So apparently The Weeknd has a new movie that is coming out, and so many of you guys have been asking me to recreate his career in BitLife, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So I was able to come up with a list of criteria for pretty much most of his career that I can include for us to be able to remake it in BitLife. So in order to become The Weeknd, we are going to be born a male named Abel Tesfaye. Our special talent is going to be music. We're going to try and join drama or glee club while we're in school. We're going to take vocal plus piano lessons and even acting lessons if we can some point in our life, because he is a singer. Obviously he knows how to play piano and he's also done some acting. We are then going to make a YouTube account because he posted his music anonymously like on YouTube when he first started. So we're going to sign up for a YouTube to kind of symbolize the beginning of that career, because unfortunately in BitLife you're not actually able to post music on YouTube. He dropped out of high school, so we're going to make sure we do that. And then at 18 we're going to get a record deal and change our stage name to be The Weeknd. Then we are going to proceed with his entire music discography. So in case you're new here, basically what we do is I choose tracks from lead singles as the main artist, not featured or anything, and then studio albums only to keep it simple, because in BitLife you're not actually able to release multiple things a year. You're only able to release one thing a year. So we have to find a way to cut down the discography. And also I have a maximum of only releasing 3 things a year, just to, again, for simplicity, because some years sometimes artists release like 8 different things and that would just take way too long. So just keep that in mind. And then what I'm going to do is after our entire discography is over, I'm going to make sure we do at least 1 acting in a TV show gig and 1 acting in a movie. And that will be The Weeknd's career. So let's get started. The genre we're going to be picking for The Weeknd when we get to it is probably going to be R&B. There's a mix online between whether he's R&B or R&B pop or modern pop, or if he's created his own genre in general. Now BitLife is very limited, so we're probably just going to go with R&B and see if there's a subgenre he could fit into, but we'll see. And we have to wait till we're like 8, 9 in order to do all the lessons and stuff. I just really hope our parents let us, like, that's a lot. It's one thing to get 1, so as long as we get the vocal lessons, that'll be fine, but it's a whole other thing to get 3: vocal, piano, and acting. So I think the order I'm gonna do it is vocal, acting, then piano. Okay, so it's official. Let's go try and join voice lessons. Fingers crossed. Okay, my parents agreed. We're in. Okay, next is acting lessons. They agreed. Okay, maybe our parents have some money. I'm not mad. And they're buying me a piano. Accept it. Holy. Let's see. What does our dad do? Our mom is a family physician at Toronto General Hospital. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So full money bar there. So we're gonna get a fat inheritance. Boost all those up. Acting is not as important until the end, but since when you get it when you're a kid, it's free. So we're gonna take advantage of that. Okay, so we've done all these lessons. I have to keep an eye out for drama club, because drama club is really gonna exponentially grow our acting skill. And then we can also see if we can join like a glee club. My parents want me to do violin lessons too. I have to say no. That is insane. That's actually insane to do 4 things at once. I'm gonna have no free time for any of my clubs. Well, we're officially in middle school, so it's time to take a look at the activities. Is there drama club? Yes. Okay, we successfully joined. And is there any type of singing we can do? There's not. Okay, we're gonna sign up for YouTube. I'm gonna have the thing I post on it as close as I can to singing. We'll have it be dance because it's artsy, right? It's just really the only artsy thing we can do on here. But yeah, we're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna max out all my vocal lessons, and then we're gonna get to when we're 18 and join our record contract. So this is the hardest part. This is the most luck-based part of doing these challenges, because you never know what genre you're gonna get when you're doing an audition. So first things first, we're gonna go to our occupation, special careers, musician, apply as a solo artist, and we are going to be a singer. And we now are gonna see if we can get Airbnb. One thing that's known to is I'm pretty sure in BitLife, the only genres that you can go diamond are in pop and rap. So I think the most you can get like is double platinum or something in Airbnb and BitLife, but don't quote me on it. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll have to turn that down. So I'm going to do this part off camera. I don't want to bore you. Okay, we got it. I actually got it second try. So you've been offered an exclusive contract to produce rhythm and blues music as a solo artist for Marathon Studios. What will you do? I will accept it. Sign the contract. Perfect. And we are a famous R&B star. So now we're going to go to our stage name and we are going to change it to The Weeknd. And fun fact, he actually had to do ND, not END, because when he was like looking for stage names, there was already a band or something in Canada called The Weeknd, so he just took off the E or something. So that's a fun fact. And let's start with his discography. We are going to begin in 2012 with our first single, Wicked Games. Okay, it was a success. I'll take it. Only 200k copies sold. I just gotta go gold and your girl will be happy. We have a song though, so we can do a concert officially. Yay. That'll boost our popularity for the next one, and let's age. So the next single is going to be 28, and 28 was a moderate success. Next we have The Zone, and The Zone was a moderate success too. Okay, I might actually have to change the subgenre. I'm kind of panicking. Okay, so low-key I asked ChatGPT, and they said to pick the contemporary R&B. That might be the closest. So that's what we're gonna do, because your girl cannot flop this. Okay, I cannot fumble this. Okay, but the next single we're doing is Kissland, and that was a moderate success too. Dang it, you know, maybe we should have done pop just so he can get some diamonds. This pains me to see. Okay, we're renewing our contract, and I think we're able to go on a world tour now. We have enough music. Yes, we do. Okay, perfect. Let's do a couple more concerts as well. Comment down below if you've ever been to a Weeknd concert. That would be sick. So the next single is Belong to the World, and Belong to the World was a success. Okay, I'll take it. And we just got to keep doing those world tours. Okay, thank you very much. I gotta get that fame up. Maybe we could do like a commercial or something. We're at 83% fame, and let's do a book. No, a talk show? No, okay. Oh, I know what I can do. Let's check on how our YouTube's doing. Okay, YouTube's at 100k. Let's see if we can get verified. Not y'all rejecting The Weeknd. There's no way. Whatever. And we're back to the same fame. I don't know what... that was all for nothing. Great. I was able to end up releasing a book, which is good. We got our fame to 100. And the next single before our album is called Live For. Okay, that was a commercial success. We're slowly inching our way up. I'll take it. Oh, Live For went gold. That is our first gold. I hope everything goes at least gold. But regardless, we are moving on to our first studio. Oh my God, I thought there was a spider. Woo! And like I was saying, our first album is going to be Kissland. This, again, I know there's EPs, there's live albums, there's all the stuff, but for these videos, I always do studio only. And I just picked a random song on the album to be the feature track because I don't want any repeats, so I went with professional. Oh, Kissland with an extreme close-up of your lips. That's good. Okay, let's see how it goes. And that was a moderate success. That's crazy talk. It sucks that not all genres have the ability to go diamond in BitLife. Like, it's like, come on. This is supposed to be a life simulator, but it's also supposed to be a little fantasy. You know what I mean? Don't make it that realistic. Like we don't have grandparents in the game for realism, but we have that certain genres of music don't go diamond. Like, what? Regardless, that's checked off. And we're moving on to 2014, which is kind of when I discovered him from the song Earned It. So we are starting off with Often. Oh my God, I spelled it wrong. I spelled Often. My bad. The next song we have is King of the Fall, and this was a success. Okay. And finally, we have the song I discovered him from, Earned It, me covered in gold coins that I earned. Okay. Okay, and that was a success too. BitLife, make it diamond. But we're moving on to 2015 singles, and we are starting off with The Hill. Okay, and that was a success. You know what I'm realizing? Maybe I was supposed to move to the US. Oh my gosh, I should have done that. Okay, we are actually going to go to the US. But before we go, I have to make sure I end my contract with them, so we have 2 years left. But the next single we have is Can't Feel My Face, a mannequin head. That's kind of perfect. See, that was a success too. Okay. Okay, record contract, I will turn it down. I'm sorry. And this is where we're going to try and emigrate now. We're going to emigrate all the way down to the USA, United States of America. Emigrate, okay. Now let's see if I can get a record contract here, and hopefully that works. Oh, country, not where we're going here. Okay, we got it. We got a record contract for Rhythm and Blues with Stony Studios, and we're going to sign. So hopefully this gets us going. Going on a world tour? Okay, no. Let's do our contemporary Airbnb. Come on. Moderate success, I'll take it. I just needed some authenticity because he does live in Los Angeles now, and I totally forgot that. But we're moving on to our studio album, Beauty Behind the Madness. So Beauty Behind the Madness had 14 tracks. We'll do an upside down picture of ourselves, and I just picked a random track off the album, and we are going with Shameless. Okay, that was a moderate success. I mean, I'll take it. It's fine. How dare BitLife? We're moving on to 2016, where we have Starboy, another banger. All his music is great though, low key. High key, actually. I just, so many of these songs remind me of high school. Like this era, 2014 to 2017 was when I was in high school, and The Weeknd really like was pumping out music. Like it was crazy. Starboy, there has to be something about a solar system. Come on. Come on, sound waves. Go Neon Fruits, why not? Okay, that was a success. We'll take it. And we'll do another world tour, of course. So the next single we have is False Alarm. A burning bush in a church. False alarm. Okay, that was a success. So it seems like a success in the R&B genre is about 200,000 copies. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Party Monster now. That was a moderate success. So it's a moderate success when it's in the 100,000s. So when you're in the pop genre, it's a moderate success when it's in the 200,000s. But in the R&B genre, it's a moderate success if it starts with a 1. So the next thing we're moving on to is also the album. Now this is a duplicate here where we released a single in the album, but we're just going off his Wikipedia page, his official discography on there. So we have the next album, Starboy. Now, in order to avoid repeats, I'm going to actually call it Starboys, maybe with like a Z, just so BitLife doesn't automatically like make it do worse because you did a duplicate. So Starboy had 18 tracks, but the most we can do is 15. Please give me something about the solar system. Please. No. Okay, we'll do Floating Up to the Sky, Floating Up to the Stars. And the track I chose was Ordinary Life. Let's see. That was a success. Okay, now we're moving on to 2017 with our first single, Reminder. Reminder was a success. Let's check to see how Mr. YouTube is doing. YouTube, we have 1.2 million subscribers. Can I get verified now? Thank you. And let's do a commercial just to get my fame up. That did not work. Okay, a photo shoot. That worked. And what about a book? Okay, no. Okay. Did I release Rockin'? I can't remember. Let's check our discography. Discography, which was the most recent one? Reminder. I did do Reminder and I spelled it wrong too. Why is my spelling so bad today? I'm not even realizing it. Like Starboys was on purpose. Reminder's wrong. What was the other one? Oftem. And Live For was able to go gold. So interesting. We've only gotten 1 gold. That's crazy. The next single we have is Die For You, and that was a success as well. The next single we have is Pray For Me, and Pray For Me was also a success. Oh my god, iconic song. Call Out My Name. Call Out My Name. Are you kidding? What's good for this? Sound waves? Call Out My Name. Sound waves. You get it? That was a success too. Okay. I'll take it. You know what? As long as it's not moderate success or failure. If the word success is in it, especially for this genre, we're good. We're thriving. That's our diamond. The next single is Lost in the Power, and that was a success too. Power is power. And that was a moderate success. Makes no sense. Whatever. BitLife really is heartless. So yeah, as I was saying, the next single's Heartless. Let's see, Harping Torn in Half. We gotta do it. Oh, moderate success too. I'm gonna crash out. Then we have the single Save Your Tears. That was a moderate success. BitLife, you're the moderate success. Like, come on. The next single is Smile, and that was a moderate success too. I accidentally did the jazz genre, so that was my bad. Then we have In Your Eyes, and In Your Eyes was also a moderate success. Now it doesn't make sense because some of the ones that we had that were 200,000 copies sold were successes, not moderate success. So I don't get it. Thanks. So we're moving on to our next studio album, After Hours, which has 14 tracks, and the lead track I chose was Scared to Live. Moderate success at 250. That should be success. It makes no sense. The hell, BitLife. Anyways, moving on to 2021. Take My Breath, the single. Take My Breath. What's good for that? Extreme close-up of my smile because like breathing is a mouth, I guess. Oh god, I'm getting trolled at this point. Hey, we renewed our contract. Die For You went gold. It only took 11 years. Next we have the single You Right. And that was a moderate success too. Oh my goodness, BitLife. This is broken. You need to fix these genres and have all of them have the possibility to go diamond. Don't tell me you want realism in music when we can't even have grandparents or aunts or uncles. Okay, so now we have Hurricane. Hurricane was also a moderate success. Well, I hate my life. Then we have the single Sacrifice. Moderate success as well. 240,000 copies sold. I don't get it, but it's fine. It's not fine, but it has to be fine because it's out of my control. Next thing we have is Out of Time. Out of Time, also moderate success. Oh boy. Give me Less Than Zero going platinum, please. The thing that's tricky too is incorporating my acting too. I can't forget. How's my acting skill doing? Okay, it went down a little bit, but we can afford to do more, so that should be fine. But next we have Less Than Zero, and that was a moderate success as well. Now we're on to our 2022 album, Down FM. Or sorry, it was Dawn FM, my bad. Not Down FM. So Dawn FM had 16 tracks, but again, the max we can do is 15. And the lead track I chose was Don't Break My Heart. And that was a moderate success. Now we're moving on to 2023, where we have the single Creepin'. That was a success? Yeah, that was a success, a regular success. Honestly, not bad having 74 million in the bank when we haven't even had a diamond record. I will take that. Especially for BitLife. As long as we're making money, we're good. Now we have Double Fantasy. And that was a success. Oh my God. It's so nice not seeing the word moderate there. And now we have the single Popular. And we have to do something diamond encrusted, okay? And that was a success too. Good, I'll take it. See, there was one that had over 250,000 and that was moderate success. And then this one is 240 and it's success. I don't get it. I mean, it's fine, but still, it just is not accurate. Okay, but we're moving on to last year, 2024, where we just have singles and then we'll end it off with 2025, aka this year. So the first single we have is Timeless. Timeless was a success, okay. Then we have Dancing in the Flames, and that was a success as well. Okay, good. Now we have Young Metro, and that was a success as well. Okay, I'll take it. Now we're on to 2025, our final year into our discography for music, and we have Cry For Me. And that was a success too. Good, good. Now we have our final lead single, Rather Lie. And that was a moderate success, but it had less. I don't get it. To the final item in our discography, our album, Hurry Up Tomorrow. So Hurry Up Tomorrow had 15 tracks. And the lead track I chose for this one is Another Universe. And that was a success. Good. I did not deserve moderate for our final album. Thank you. So we are just going to age out now our record contract. How many years do we have left? Just one. That's actually perfect. Okay, we're going to turn down any renewals and we are just going to move on now to our acting career. He's done different projects. He actually has a movie that just got released or is about to get released, if I remember correctly. I'm going to try and act in one TV show and one movie. So let's go to occupation. Let's go to special careers. Let's go to actor. Yes. Let's do some extra roles. Wait, no. Hold on. We'll get a talent agent. I don't know if the music fame is going to affect us or not for this. Because I'm not trying to become a famous actor. I'm just trying to act. You know what I mean? Oh, was not able to get an agent. Okay, that's awkward. Okay, let's just find a random TV show then. Hannah, Indiana. Oh God, it's because of my age. We are pretty old right now. Oh God. I might have to age out my singing fame, actually. One more year? Okay, good. We're no longer famous for that. Let's rework on my acting skill. We have the money for an agent. We should be good. Can I get into acting at 75? I have no clue. Okay, we got some extra work. So I think it was the music fame that was affecting us. So just had to age that out. Now a talent agent. Let's try aging another year. I just want a talent agent to find me anything and I'll be happy. We got one. Oh my God. They work for Jaden Smith. Hire him. Screw it. Let's see if he can get us something. Job inquiry. Unable to find me a role. Oh, whatever. Whatever. I'll do it myself. Okay, let's keep doing extra work. And let's look for a show. Okay, let's start with a TV show. Something lower. No way, I got something. Okay, Nova TV has offered you a contract to play Xander Reynolds in the TV show In for a Penny. We get $22,000 an episode, 18 episodes per season. Bad. Let's accept it. Let's go. Let's go. While filming an episode of In for a Penny, Nova TV wants you to eat Rocky Mountain oysters during a scene. Happily agree. We're a famous actor? I mean, I guess. Let's develop our character. Okay, it's aired. We got paid $300K. It was renewed. We'll take it. Happily agree to Mud Wrestler co-star. It aired. Did we get renewed? We did. Good. Oh, our show was canceled after 8 seasons. That's crazy. Okay, well, we're going to look for our movie opportunity now. Now we pretty much have 100% acting fame, so we should be able to get anything, but we'll see. Is there a lead role? We got it. Ask my agent to negotiate for more. Ask again. Okay, we're gonna get 1.5 million. We're a lead in a slasher thriller. Age, see how the movie does. We'll just happily agree to do everything. Okay, and there we go. It was a commercial success. The budget was 12 million. The box office was 54. And there you guys have it. That was us living as Abel Tesfaye, or more known as The Weeknd in BitLife. Let me know in the comments down below your favorite The Weeknd song. Mine is definitely earned it. I will say that. I loved it when I first heard it. Still to this day, one of my favorites. And also don't forget to comment down below any future artists you'd like to see me do next. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you in the next one.